and welcome to the beautiful ancient city of Odense, Denmark's third largest city, which is perhaps best known as the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, the world-famous author of poems and children's fairy tales. And for a 15th consecutive year, Odense Sports Park has played host to the Victor Denmark Open, one of the oldest tournaments in the sport of badminton. This tournament is also a Super 1000 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour, a tour disrupted this year due to the global pandemic. So just 8 tournaments plus the World Tour finals to be staged in Bali. So as you can see, after Denmark, the tour moves on to Paris, then on to Germany before 3 tournaments in 3 weeks in Bali, including those World Tour finals. Well, it's finals day here today in Denmark, and we're starting with women's doubles. And Huang, who is the Olympic mixed doubles champion, is playing with Zheng. They're up against the 2017 winners, Lee So-hee and Shin. Shin in her 4th Denmark Open final. Then it's women's singles and Young, the talented teenager from Korea, in her first Super 1000 final today. She's up against the 2016 winner, Akane Yamaguchi, in her 3rd final here in Denmark. Then it's men's doubles and home interest. Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, the former European champions, trying to become the first home pair to win the men's doubles title here for 11 years. They're up against the World Championships silver medalists Hoki and Kobayashi. Then it'll be mixed doubles, and the Olympic bronze medalists Watanabe and Higashino are up against the World Championships silver medalists Puavara Nukro and Teurat Tanachai. Then we finish with men's singles, and Kento Momota, the 2-time and reigning world champion. He's also won the Denmark Open twice as well. He's up against the Olympic champion Victor Axelsen in his 10th final in 10 tournaments played, but it's his first Denmark Open. Well, with women's doubles being our first final of the day, a chance for us in a moment to look at the draw. But these are the magnificent trophies that the players will be playing for at the World Tour finals in Bali. So the women's doubles draw from quarter-final stage, just 4 seeds and only 4 different nationalities, because 3 Chinese pairs, 2 from Thailand and 2 from Korea. The 2 from Korea both made it through to the semi-finals, so the bottom half of the draw. That was a repeat of the Olympic bronze medal match. The only discipline where we hadn't got the 4th semi-finalists from 4 different nations, but Korea is exceptionally strong in this discipline. So the former champions Lee So-hee and Shin are up against Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu. Well, when we look at the race to Bali, the World Tour finals, and we look at the women's doubles, this is the standings at the moment. And I can tell you that the number 6 pair, by virtue of their semi-final, Kitty Harakun and Prajongjai, they will go up to number 1. The 2 pairs we've got in the final are playing their first World Tour event of the year, so they're not on any list, but whoever wins today's final will come into the race to Bali at number 11. Whoever loses today's final will be number 18 on that list. So the stage set for the first of our finals. The women's doubles, the former champions and number 2 seeds Lee So-hee and Shin up against the unseeded Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu. and Prajongjai, who we have just seen will go to number 1 on the race to Bali. Lee So-hee is 27 years of age, born in Ulsan, and she and her partner are currently enjoying their 47th week in total at their career high of number 4. But both of them have been ranked as high as 2 in the world, but with former partners, as you can see, Shin Chan with the lady with whom she reached 2 finals here at the Denmark Open and won an Olympic bronze medal with Jung. So looking at their matches, well, they, like their opponents, have twice gone the full distance. There was in the second round against Mahwa and Saika, talented young Indonesians, and went to 3 games also in the semi-final in a repeat of the Olympic bronze medal match against Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young. In fact, they were a game and 8-13 down before coming back 21-18 and 21-16 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 23 minutes. So a very, very hard battle for the Korean pair against their teammates yesterday. So for the last few years, Wang Dongping has been concentrating on her mixed doubles. Now, as I was telling you, our umpire Rushali Uperde from India and Jakob Simberg from Denmark, our service judge. So, for the Korean pair, it's a second Super 1000 tournament final. Their first was earlier this year, but it was part of the 2020 World Tour, and that was the Toyota Thailand Open.
On my right, Zheng Yu and Huang Dongping, China. And on my left, Lee So-hee and Shin Chen, Korea. Lee So-hee to serve, to Zheng Yu, love all, play.
So the number 2 seeds from Korea in the all-black kits, Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan, winners of this title 4 years ago, up against the unseeded Wang Dongping and Cheng Wu.
Service over.
So the question is, Morten, whether that hour and 23-minute semi-final against their teammates, the Olympic bronze medalists, may have taken its toll on the number 2 seeds from Korea.
I actually don't think so. They are used to playing long, hard-fought matches, and I think they very often are coping with that, and I don't think it will be a problem for them.
Okay.
It's all about whether they play well enough on the day. I think it's all about whether you have the standard of the day.
Okay. Interesting. Now, I don't know whether you've seen any of their matches earlier in the week, but certainly
only
at a distance.
At a distance.
Yeah,
yes.
because Steen and I were talking. We were a little concerned that Lee So-hee didn't seem to be 100% fit. She didn't play all matches in the Uber Cup campaign. We thought it was her left knee because she's got that heavily bandaged, but we actually came to the conclusion it was her right shoulder. So whether she's got full power, and we certainly noticed it yesterday, we thought it was a problem.
I must admit that I haven't called them. That's a bit tough for me to say, but
yeah.
But if they're fresh and injury free, I honestly think that's an hour and 20 minutes the day before they do that for breakfast.
Yeah. Tough discipline in the women's doubles.
Yes.
Oh, it's landed in. Great control.
Two,
Yeah.
three,
It's all about hitting a good length also in general, but from this side when you're playing a little bit with the drift, as I see it anyway, and you need a little bit of help from the drift to I have to have very good technique, because otherwise this is happening this long on the back line. Sorry.
Service over. 4-2.
Well, pretty special that Shin Seung-chan is in her 4th Denmark Open final. And the last players to do that in the Open era, Morten, were?
In the women's doubles.
In the women's doubles. That's a high flick. She had plenty of time to get back for that.
That, I can't say. In the Denmark Open, who would that be?
Shall I give you a clue?
Yeah.
One of them sitting to your left.
Is that true?
Is that true? That is true.
Wow.
Gillian Gowes and I were in 4 finals.
Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We didn't play at this level, so the game has changed
I'm not
out
saying
of
that.
all
I'm
recognition.
not saying we all play at the time we played, and that's it. You cannot compare. But no, honestly, I did not know that.
Yeah. Actually, Gillian Gowes was in 5 finals in total, but as a pair, we were in 4.
Okay. Well done.
Doesn't match your 11 men's singles finals, but...
But I only won the 8. Yeah.
But I think it's very impressive with Shin in this era of so much strength in, first of all, Chinese women's doubles and Japanese women's doubles, and she's done. This is her 4th final with 2 different partners, so I think that's very impressive.
It is. It is. But they're playing far too defensive here in the opening of the...
They did that yesterday in the semi-final, Morten. Oh, that's a gift for them.
Service over. 3-7.
They are heavily depending on the mistakes from their opponents, and they have to go in and play, I would say, a little bit more proactive. Nice placement from Huang Dongping on that smash to the forehand side of Shin.
It's interesting. I called the Chinese pair when they were playing their quarter-final against the Olympic champions Grecia Poli and Apriani Rahayu. And in the opening game, Huang Dongping looked as if she was not interested.
Yes.
She was literally standing on the court. And their coach, Tao Jiaming, came on, and whilst I don't speak any Mandarin or understand any Mandarin, I think he gave them a jolly good ticking off.
Yeah.
And they were a different pair from that moment on.
Yeah, I saw them play in Aarhus in one of the Uber Cup matches, I called them. And in all honesty, in a long match, Huang Dongping did not play one aggressive shot in the whole match.
Yeah. You'll see different today, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was very shocked to see that. In the first rally, she started off by smashing 4 times. So I thought, wow, what's happening here?
Yeah. Oh, service fault has been called.
Too high. Service over. 5-9.
That was actually a very good chance and opportunity for Shin.
5.
That drive, the flat drive from Zheng Yu, is simply not good enough. This one here, and that's actually a good opportunity in women's doubles, and she did not capitalize on it. And of course, when you play in a final like this, you have to take your chances and play them well.
Service over. 6-10.
Oh, yes. To the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage, the unseeded Chinese combination of Wang Dongping and Cheng Wu. That was a nice shot. The backhand from Cheng Wu.
Yeah, Li So-hee is falling for the fact that she's playing that one down the centre. She should have played it down the line or just blocked it again.
Lee Kwon-won has had a say. She never spends terribly long with her players.
No. She's a very efficient coach.
Yeah.
就是他们打球，你看他们的防守全是拉，全是往上拉，而且你看他杀高点他不太会，对吧？一个点杀高的，点的高的，然后往前能封就封，不能封就挡。你就他们一个杀球的时候，就是穿他的时候不要穿头顶就行，就完了。其他没有什么。你发后场，你看他你是发完以后他才判的，你不要发平的，你就发高的给他。 就发高的，那防他们进攻也没有能杀什么，不行就挑给他卖的。
11-6.
Well, one assumes that Tao Xiaoming is reasonably happy. 11-6 up, his players.
She once again can't control the length of the shot.
Yeah.
12-6.
So I think that's one of the reasons why the Chinese combination chose ends when they won the toss. In the case that this match is going to 3 games, they are ending up on the good end at the end of that final game.
Oh,
Yeah.
banked out the wrong side, got in each other's way, the Koreans. There's Lee Kyung-won.
7-12.
Only final today, Morton, that doesn't feature Japanese players.
Yeah, I noticed that. And that's actually their perhaps strongest discipline, isn't it, the women's doubles?
Yes.
At one stage, they had 1, 2 and 3 on the world ranking.
But they are beset with injury problems at the moment, the women's doubles squad from Japan. Oh, that was good. Lovely drive defence.
It was. But it's quite funny, interesting, that since I mentioned that the Koreans have not really been that proactive, I think ever since that they have really tried to be sort of aggressively playing, trying to score the points. But I think that they find it very hard to control the length of their shots.
I just want to quickly go back to your point about the Chinese pair choosing ends, and you said, should it go to 3, they're going to finish up the better end. That's assuming you're going to be attacking the whole time, so that it's easier, you're getting a little bit of extra help on the attack.
Yes.
Because the Koreans are really struggling from this end because they like to defend and they can't control their defensive shots.
Yeah.
So
it all depends on how you look at it.
Exactly.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But it must be what they think because they made the choice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Or it may be that they want to, you know, have a good start to a deciding game. I think if we had played to this scoring system, I think I would change my philosophy on on wanting to end the best end in case it goes to 3 to actually getting a good start in the 3rd game.
Yes.
So first challenge
It's
on
called in, but
finals
it's
day.
Pretty close. Very close. That's close, isn't it?
Yeah. In by a whisker.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 8-14. Play.
Well, they were 8-13 down in a game yesterday, the Koreans, and came back to win it.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but it's not the best situation to be in.
No. That's well in.
Yeah.
Service over. 15-9.
I think they did not agree on that. Dong Ping and Zheng Yu. Zheng Yu was already on her way out, taking a new shuttle, when Dong Ping said no. That's
Missed it.
wide as well, yes.
2 flick serves,
Yes,
2 errors on the return of serve.
yes. One in the net, one out.
Yeah, that's an absolute gift for the Chinese pair.
Yeah, they're running away with this opening game. And considering, once again, talking about good end or bad end, if this is the bad end for the Chinese combination, they're surprising themselves, being 17-10 up.
10-17.
Yeah, just shadowing after she'd made the error that she should have stepped into the defence more.
Yeah, she expected a little bit more pace to that smash. So her swing was almost finished when the shuttle actually reached her, so she was having to step into it.
Oh, yes. Well, that was far more positive and proactive from the Korean pair.
10. No, not good.
Yeah, it's a good block shot from Lee So-hee. Landed way in.
Service over. 18-12.
Well, the Chinese pair has won this Denmark Open title for 7 years. I was quite surprised about that when I looked at the record books. Going back to 2014, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang were the last pair from China to lift the women's doubles title here, but the way that Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu are playing, that wait for more champions may not be too long. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. What a super shot from Cheng Wu.
19-12.
Great awareness.
Yes, it is. Saw that her opponent was following up on the straight one and then going cross. But it was the execution as well. It was the pace in the shot that did it.
extra game point opportunities.
Service over.
But it is interesting, I think, that Huang Dongping is almost trying to play mixed doubles with her partner here today. She's very much focusing on the front of the court and leaving a lot of shots to Zheng Yu at the back. And on a few occasions, there's been a little bit of a confusion.
Yeah, as their formation here.
Yes.
Standing.
This is what they want to do the whole time. Oh, that's sharp. That is very sharp.
Lovely shot from Shin Seung-chan.
20.
Surely the Koreans have left it too late.
Definitely. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely disguise shot from Shin towards the backhand side of Zheng Yu. Look at how she's forward and moving towards her forehand side and having to change direction. That's wide. Yeah.
So, 21-15, the opening game in favour of the unseeded Huang Dongping and Zheng Yu.
21-15.
Umpire confirming that 21-15 in 19 minutes.
그리고 힘이 들어도 있잖아. 얘들아 수비만 가지고 절대 못 이겨. 공격을 만들어줘야 된다. 하고 지금 좀 빠르게 가야 돼. 어쨌든 신찬아 그냥 되게 때리게 만드는 거야. 그렇게 하고 신찬이도 수비 좀 해줘야 되고. 그리고 황동피도 지금 힘들어해 보니까 황동피 좀 올라가. 그리고 수비를 올리니까 계속 일로 많이 때리니까 올라가다가 또 손으로 드라이브 들어가야 된다고. 잡으라고 줘. 그리고 앞 사람한테 안 잡히는 생각하지 말고 당연히 잡히다 생각하고 다음 공을 준비해줘야 된다고 수비. 얘들아 그리고 결승이다 결승 힘내야 된다. 어?
너무 안일하게 생각했습니다.
对啊，他越拿不了那一分，知道吧？老想省点体力，但你想省体力的时候，你就老是会花更多体力。
我一定要往前站，因为他们球过来都杀不死我们，更没信心杀。
对他们现在你看打球就明显看出就没有什么信心，包括场上的这种气势一看出来就能看出来。所以防守的时候要还有一个什么，就兜着穿的时候不要穿他头顶，他们两个全是封头顶，就往正手上穿，就往正手走，挑也是往正手挑，他全是他妈头顶哒哒哒这样打，然后往前是封头顶为主，对吧？就放。对。这全是我们几个失误了，全是自己失误的，全是自己主动失误的，然后要不然就没对准。就杀单手就不要着急，就是慢慢杀，啪中一拍，然后高的边线这样杀，不要每个都想去加力杀球，啊。
So I feel that this pair, Shin Seung-chan, there she is in her fourth Denmark Open final, and her partner Lee So-hee. I think they need to be more proactive and more attacking in their style in this second game if they're to extend this final. What do you think, Morten?
I think you're right, and possibly they can make better use of the back of the court as well. Not fear too much that the shots are going out on the back line. Hesitation here from Zheng Yu.
Oh, much more intense rally. Short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you so rightly pointed out when we discussed it, there are pros and cons about everything. And of course the situation is now that Zheng Yu and Huang Dongping, playing with the drift, have got a better attack. So if Dong Ping is really proactive at the net, setting up partner very well. That can also change things around. So
Yeah.
there's so many pros and cons to it.
Oh yes, well taken.
Yeah,
Service over.
that was very nice and steep from Lee So-hee.
Yeah, absolute beauty, that block.
Yeah.
And move forward from Shin.
Yeah, and it's actually not her strongest point when she's playing below the tape. So that was a very good shot from her. See,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. They really have that little bit extra in their attack on this side of the court.
Yep.
2-1.
Oh, total confusion. And that's unusual because this Korean pair
1.
actually played together as juniors. They won 2 consecutive World Junior titles, first
Yes.
women's doubles pair to do that. Then they went their separate ways after winning a medal at the Senior World Championships.
Yeah, and then that was before 2016, wasn't it?
That's right. And then back together after 2016. So they've played together for a long time. It's unusual that there's such confusion.
Yeah, that was a big one, that one.
Yeah,
But it happens even amongst the best.
yeah.
Service over. 4-2.
Yeah. More commitment coming forward from Lee So-hee.
Yeah, and in this situation at the net with the push from the net, I think is correct that they target Zheng Yu. Because she has a little bit of trouble in the flat exchanges. She's very powerful from overhead, but is struggling a little bit when it comes to this flat exchange.
Yeah, she's quite a tall athlete, isn't she? 175, 5'9". So I wonder sometimes for the taller athletes it's difficult with the flatter shots.
Yeah, she's got sort of a bigger swing on her shots.
Right.
5-3.
But I've actually always felt when I've watched her play that she's a very, very good player. And somehow I've felt that she has been borderline in terms of being in the Chinese team.
Yeah, service fault called. That's the second time she's been faulted.
Service over. 4.
Also made a service error, so 3 points gifted away on Zheng Yu's serve. Yeah, got back well to the flick serve.
Service over. 6-4. Huang. Play.
That's a great return of serve.
It is. That's a lovely one.
Service over. 5-6. No? Not good.
So back level. Well, it's short.
Yeah, very short.
So was that.
And yeah, it's seldom we see that rotation in the Chinese combination where Huang Dongping is actually moving away from the net on the cross one. First this one, and then the attack is coming. The next one here. That is not very often we see that.
No.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, the work from Lee So-hee.
Service over. 7 all.
I think the tide might be turning.
Zheng. You should be ready.
Shin is trying to demonstrate that takes far too long
Yeah.
by serving.
Oh, she's missed it.
Yeah, she read it well.
Service over. 8-7.
That's a real missed opportunity from Shin Seung-chan.
Yeah, that's the second one, and it's a crucial time in the match, in my opinion, up until the mid-game interval.
Yeah,
So,
as I said a moment ago, I felt as if the tide was turning and perhaps the Koreans were going to start taking control, but that hasn't materialised.
it can come, but it was two mistakes from Shin that really, and that's another one. I think that was going out, but perhaps the drift was keeping it in.
10-7.
To the mid-game interval, on a run of 4 straight points for a 4-point advantage. Huang Dongping and Zheng
掉，然后就杀身。
So
这个
Morten,
地方
this
他肯定是
Denmark
他如果
Open
在
this
他如果
year
在就杀两个人中间
upgraded to a Super
然后家里
1000 event.
打
Prior
多
to
少
that,
人就他
we had 2 years of it being a 750 event, which is only 1 tier below the highest, the 1000. Prior to that, we had the Super Series era,
Yes.
which the Denmark Open was a premier
Yes, it
Super
was.
Series, which is the highest tier it could possibly be.
Yes.
So it's pretty unusual at these higher tier of tournaments to have unseeded players or pairs winning titles,
Yeah.
which makes my fun fact
I know
for the
that was,
women's doubles
I know that was coming.
even more exceptional.
Yeah.
5 times over the last 9 Denmark Opens, there
Just over 9.
just over 9 unseeded women's doubles pairs have won the title.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah. In fact, one of them qualifies, which we talked about earlier, which was Shin Chan, came through the qualifying with Zheng but obviously not seeded if you've come through the qualifying. 5 over the last 9, all unseeded winners of the women's doubles here.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
In all honesty, that's incredible. Well done. Hats off for that.
She's just making these little errors.
Yeah, and she cannot afford it.
No.
She's made out of these six points for China. I think she made 4 of them.
From 7-all.
Yes, from
Yeah.
7-all.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-13.
So do you think this Chinese women's doubles pair is a lasting combination?
Simple answer, no.
Me too.
I think they've experimented on this tour because Du Yue's normal partner, Li Yinhui, not here. So I think they've swapped some of the partnerships round. I think that they will once again have Wang Dongping focusing on the mixed doubles in future.
Yeah, I think so too. And I also see it from the point of view when you watch, it's not all the time on the screen, but when we're watching it here in stadium, in the live version, when Zheng Yu is making a mistake, there is not the same kind of support from Dongping
14.
behind her as if it was a true partnership that was going to last so-called forever.
Steen and I discussed that very issue.
Did you?
We did.
Okay. So I picked up on the same.
Exactly. Which makes it concerning if this is supposed to be a women's doubles partnership for the future.
Okay.
Left.
That's landed in. That's the difference in ends
Yes.
that Morten was talking about.
11. 14.
Sorry?
Quick.
Chinese pair thought that was an important point, and I agree with them. Yeah,
That's a good smash.
Yeah.
I like the angle, and it's because so often Lee So-hee goes down the centre of the court, and I like to see her playing more angles. I like to see her playing more towards the sidelines. It's too predictable when she's attacking because she so often go down the centre.
Yeah, as soon as she switched it to down the line, that's when she broke down the defence of the Chinese players.
Exactly. Every other shot went towards the body or the centre, and then suddenly she was going towards the side. And that paid off.
Oh, good defence. Oh, it stayed their sides.
Well, I like the all-out attack from Zheng Yu and Dong Ping. I like they really went for this rally. Small confusion there.
Wide, yeah. It was a nice idea.
17-13.
Sometimes matches are just decided upon the form of the day. And I think that Shin is simply not having the form of the day.
No. I think she's struggling, but I'm
not saying that she's not trying. She's trying very hard.
She's trying very hard, and I can tell you that her work rate yesterday in the semi-final was incredible.
Okay. That one was out, not the other one. The long one was staying in, but that one went out.
17.
Well, I sense this is now or never as far as the Koreans are concerned. Got to start closing down this gap.
Yeah, it's got to be now.
Yeah, well left. That last one was a flatter smash.
Yeah, it's a good tactic when you change your smashes around. Some you hit into the feet and others, you know, chest height. And especially the one chest height can be very difficult to defend.
Yeah.
especially when they're playing against the drift that will keep that flat smash in. So it's a good choice.
This is a big, big point. Oh, what a return of serve.
Lovely, lovely play.
Yeah. Great skills.
Excellent. Love that return. Try to have a look at that. Well played by Shin in a very tricky situation in the deep forehand. But it was not enough to get out of trouble. Now the Korean needs a fault. They didn't get it.
Oh, good work. Oh, it's pulled out. Well, there's a challenge here. I saw that as in. I don't know what you thought.
I think it's in. But these shots are coming so fast.
I know. One of our Danish colleagues sat on a line earlier in the week, didn't he? Dennis.
I was calling that match.
Were you?
Yes.
Yeah, it was in.
It's in, yes.
Yeah.
I was
Good
calling
challenge.
that. I didn't mention anything about it because I thought, oh. But he lost a bet, I think, with Jim.
That's right.
And it was all about, okay, I'll take a line if this is happening.
Yeah. One thing to remember, Morten, we're not having those sorts of bets.
No.
I don't want to be on a line.
Not me too.
No, or in the umpire's chair. I think they all do a wonderful job.
It was bravely done by Dennis, I would say.
16, 18, play.
That's wide.
1 point in it. She forgot about the drift.
17, 18.
It's definitely believable.
Good serve. Quality play at the front of the court. Wang Dongping
19,
winning the day in that rally.
17.
And very alert. Shin tried to push it into the mid-court area. Not the best shot, but still I think it was great interception by Wang Dongping.
So 2 point advantage and 2 points away from the title. Wang Dongping and Cheng Yu. Oh, should have killed that.
Yes. If you don't take chances like that, it's difficult. Now they move forwards.
Good lift.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very flat smash.
Yeah. I think it was slightly mistimed.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, but misunderstanding.
Oh, and the indecision from Lee So-hee. And that might well have cost them dear. She knows it. Longest rally of the match so far to get us to match point opportunities. 55 shots. That was a terrific one. Wang Dongping was in all sorts of trouble. And Lee So-hee thought about leaving it. Well, now she's, as we're watching that again, I can tell you Lee So-hee is retying the shoelace. I'm surprised that the umpire has allowed that. In fact, she's taking the shoe off.
Lead quick.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
You can spend a good 5 minutes on that.
Yeah. Match point opportunities, 3 of them. And if the Chinese pair convert one of these 3 match point opportunities, they will obviously become the 6th unseeded women's doubles pair in the last 10 years to win the Denmark Open title.
They will join the club.
They will join the club. First match point opportunity for Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu.
She's got to be aware of the drive flick serve. Lee So-hee did not come. It's a good rally.
Has landed in. Oh, they're challenging. It was so far in. And this is sadly becoming a bit of a habit with players challenging on match points. It happened in the Olympic final, didn't it? And it sort of took away the
excitement and the joy.
The moment of victory.
Yeah. Wow, close.
So the victory to the unseeded pair of Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu. 21-15, 21-17 in a match lasting just under 50 minutes. And when I think how they played in the opening game against the Olympic champions Polly and Rahayu in the quarter-final, that is a remarkable victory.
In a moment, we will be ready for the prize ceremony in women's doubles.
Well, I thought it was further in, I have to admit, than the instant review proved. But it was certainly no doubt about it. For Wang Dongping, it is a 16th title in total, only a 3rd women's doubles. But their confirmation of the scoreline, 21-15, 21-17. 49 minutes in total. A first title for this Chinese pair when contesting their 2nd final as a pair. $62,900 to the winning pair. $29,750 to the beaten finalists. Well, the winners from 4 years ago here in 2021 have to settle for 2nd best. Lee So-hee and Shin Xiangchan.
Open 2021 with a score of 21-15, 21-17 from China, Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu.
Huang Dongping and Zheng Yu.
Medals and trophies are presented by Chairman of Badminton Denmark, KOR.
Her first title, and it's a Super 1000 event. For the Koreans, it's the 2nd Super 1000 final and the 2nd time they've had to settle for 2nd best after the Toyota Thailand Open, the last Super 1000 event of the 2020 World Tour. But champions here, Wang Dongping and Zheng Yu.
Denmark mascot are presented by Marketing Manager TotalEnergies Nordic, Anja Slot.
The medals, the checks, the mascots. And the first title to a Chinese pair for 7 years. since the great Huang and Huang.
City gift and flowers are presented by Deputy Mayor of Odense City, Zheng.
So many prizes and trophies and checks and mementos.
Flowers.
Flowers. They haven't got enough hands to hang on to everything. But it's been a great performance, it has to be said. From game number 2 against the Olympic champions, they have looked very impressive indeed. So coming up next is women's singles, and it's the number 5 seed Young, the talented teenager from Korea, up against the 2016 winner Kane Yamaguchi, who's in her 3rd Denmark Open final. So after the women's doubles final, we turn our attention to women's singles, and it's the number 5 seed Young up against the number 2 seed Kane Yamaguchi.